Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Balanced Business Coach. My name is Tony Robinson, and today we are in a very different place. Well, we're in the same place, but we have no furniture in this place, so it feels like a very different place. I basically just am in an empty living room with a pillow under my butt and a blanket, here. And it's kind of cold. Well, it's pretty cold in Southern California right now. If you're not from California, you may not know that May and June are like the grayest, worst months of the year. Like the 2 months that you're like, yes, spring, summer, bring it on. It's not like that in California. May and June feel more like November and December in the Midwest or like in places that are like colder than any other time of the year. So it's kind of like gloomy outside and it's cold. So that's why I've got this lovely thing on and I've got my nice fuzzy blanket. But I really just, I've been feeling so grateful for the time that we've had here. If you are new to me and my work, this podcast, my family is a military family, so we will be moving very soon, but we are originally from the Midwest. We're currently stationed in California, and it's just been such an amazing last 3 years that we've gotten to be here. The community that we have built has been incredible. This apartment has just been like such a lovely home for us. And like, I'm not the type of person that has ever wanted like some huge house or, a mansion or anything like that. I really just want a vibe in my house, and I feel like we really created that here. Like, it was truly our home, our safe space, our sanctuary, and that is all I could want for us to continue to take with us and create, because with being in the military, we know that that is going to happen over and over and over. Every time my husband has to re-enlist, get restationed, like, we're going to have to move. So it's just important to me to take with us the things that are transferable. We may not be able to, take this exact apartment with us, but we can take the important memories, the important feelings that we created. We can take with us the important, like, pieces of furniture or, items that were throughout our house that just made it feel like a home for us. We can take all of that with us and recreate it in a new place. Anyway, none of that has to do with anything that we're going to talk about today on the podcast, but I thought I would give you a little update. We will be here for about another 20 some days, and then we will be driving across the country and making a new life. It's exciting times. But today, what I wanted to talk to you about, and it's actually going to be really helpful for me as well, is the morning routine. Morning routines are something that I have had as a non-negotiable for myself for a very, very long time. And sometimes it changes. Like, I'll switch up what I do during my morning routine, but there is never a day that goes by that I am not setting aside at least 10 to 15 minutes to get myself together mentally, physically, spiritually. And the reason I wanted to share this with all of you is because establishing a routine that you complete every single morning that allows you to show up as your best self and allows you to kind of set that base tone of the day of this is how I want to feel, this is how I want to be, this is what I want to accomplish. That is going to give you the the best opportunity to actually like execute on all of those things and to actually be that best self throughout the rest of your day. Because when you set the tone to begin with, it's going to be a lot harder for things, challenges, struggles to come in and shake that foundation that you've created, especially as you continue to do that routine every single day. It's just going to become part of you. You're able to take that version of yourself much more easily throughout the day than if you just kind of like wing it and let's just see what happens. So taking time to yourself in the morning is extremely, extremely, extremely important in building resilience, in building the mental toughness to overcome struggles, the ability to regulate your nervous system. It just truly gives you the opportunity. It truly gives you the best opportunity to live your best life. So I'm going to be giving you specific ways that you can create your own perfect combination of mind, body, and soul in the morning for your best routine that is going to create that balance in your life for you to be able to take that into work, into your relationships, into your parenting, into your health and fitness. It will set you up for success in all of the areas of your life, but it will truly help you to establish that resiliency that helps you prevent and bounce back from burnout. So with all of that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so in order to establish, in my opinion, the perfect morning routine, you need something that is going to nourish your mind, your body, and your soul. And there are different ways that you can accomplish all three of these different things. But in order for it to truly like give you what a morning routine is supposed to give you, you should be incorporating all three of those things. If you feel like you cannot incorporate all of those things into one morning routine, or like you do not have time, hopefully I can change that narrative for you today by giving you some very simple ways that you can do this. But I just want you to keep it as simple as possible. Some days my morning routine can last an hour. I don't always have that kind of time or want to spend that kind of time. So other days it lasts 10 minutes, but I always try to incorporate each of those different aspects so that I really set myself up for the best possible outcome of what my morning routine is there to do. So the first aspect of the morning routine that we're going to talk about is mind. Learning new things, whether it's something external or something about yourself, is always going to set you up for success and get your mind in the right place to start your day. So a couple of different things that you can do to nourish your mind. Number one is reading. If you have any books that truly just expand your mindset, make you think about things differently, maybe teach you something that you've never learned before, that is going to be really beneficial to start your day by giving you that new knowledge, that new wisdom. Another thing that you can do is journaling. So that is going to be more introspection. You're going to learn things about yourself you may not have known. You could do guided journaling where you have prompts that you are answering or, filling out. Or you could do just a free write where you basically just brain dump everything that is on your mind. And a lot of times what comes from that is some insight about whatever situation you're going through or whatever information you're writing down. Something ends up coming forward that you're like, I never thought about it that way. I didn't realize I was holding on to that, or different things that you may not be consciously aware of tend to come out subconsciously in writing. And then another thing that you could do to nourish your mind is planning and organizing your day. This one takes a little bit more time. It does take a little bit more intention, but allowing yourself to plan out your day, organize your to-do list, organize some things that you've got going on, on your schedule, that is going to allow your mind to be so freed up from anxiety of like, how am I going to get all of this done? I feel so like discombobulated with this to-do list that I have right now. And I actually have a really good video, I'll link it here, for creating a system for yourself and getting your to-do list accomplished way easier. So I'll link that here, but don't go anywhere. Save that for later. The next aspect of the morning routine is your body. Getting in some movement or some breath work first thing in the morning is going to be such a good way to release that stagnant energy from overnight and also to naturally increase your dopamine and energy levels, which if you haven't seen my podcast about dopamine levels, that was really fascinating. So I'll link that down below as well. But a few things that you can do to nourish your body for your morning routine is you could do yoga, you could do some light stretching. So even if it's just like 5 minutes of stretching, you could literally do, 5 minutes of reading, 5 minutes of stretching, and then 5 minutes of the next thing that we're going to do. And then you've got a 15-minute glorious morning routine that you can easily execute every single day. Another thing that you could do is strength training or lifting weights. This is going to be really good if you're feeling like a lot of stagnant energy or if you're feeling a lot of anxiety. If you're going into the day feeling a little bit angry or upset and you just need that like boost of like, I'm the shit, I'm a badass, like go get you some strength training. I promise you'll walk out of that gym a freaking another person, like a whole other person. And then the other thing that you can do is eat a nourishing breakfast, eat some nourishing foods. So whatever that looks like for you, I'm not going to tell you like, here's what you should eat, but whatever gives you energy, whatever makes you feel satisfied in the morning, that is what you want to gravitate to. For me, it's always different. Like I cannot eat the same breakfast 2 weeks in a row. Like I might be able to do it a couple days in a row, but I am the type of person that gets so tired of food like really quickly. So, I might be able to have a bagel with an egg and some cream cheese one day. And then the next day, I'm going to want some oatmeal with berries and bananas and almond butter and some agave drizzled on top. Like it just depends on what my body is asking for. So make sure that you tune into what is nourishment for me today? What is going to give me the best sustainable energy? What is going to make me feel my best? And then go eat that, go do that, go drink that, whatever it is. And then the last aspect here is your soul. Nourishing your soul is going to give you the ability to calm your nervous system before the day even starts. This is so cool though, because it allows you to start your day in a neutral emotional state instead of going full speed ahead, like feeling hella anxious, angry, sad, whatever it is. You're starting at this like, I'm good. I'm good. Like I'm not feeling super triggered by anything. I'm just like grateful to be here. That is what nourishing your soul will do for you. So, a couple ways that you can nourish your soul is by number one, meditating or praying, getting really quiet in your mind and just allowing yourself to focus on your breath, let go of your thoughts, and truly fill yourself with positive or neutral energy. Another one is listening to music. So this is one that I feel like sometimes it's just like I can't get out of my head. I can't get out of my thoughts. I just need something to like help me let loose. And that is when I turn on the music. I just dance around. I will sing my little heart out and I finally can like let my soul get fed with the music, with the singing, with the dancing. Like it just truly does something to our souls when we allow ourselves to just let go. And then another thing that you can do for your soul is cleaning your space, surrounding yourself with like really positive affirmations. So if you have like little sticky notes that you put on your mirror, or maybe you have like things around your house that are just very loving and supportive. Those are going to be the things that you want to fill your mind with when you are doing your morning routine. So if you're like getting ready for your work day and you're able to see those affirmations on your mirror, that is going to fill up your soul as well. So you're kind of like feeding two birds with one scone kind of thing. So like, yeah, you're still getting ready, but you're also nourishing your soul. So like, you don't even have to take extra time to do that. You could also listen to like affirmational audios, things like that. I've actually got some really good affirmational audios on the feelings toolbox that I put out. I don't know if you guys have seen that in my other YouTube videos, but there is this new really cool toolbox that I put out, and it basically allows you to like choose, hey, this is how I'm feeling. So if you wake up feeling super anxious, you just like go into your toolbox, you click that you're feeling anxious, and then it gives you all of these different options of what you can do to relieve that anxious feeling. One of them is affirmations, and it also has prayers in there, so different scriptures that you can read. And then there's an affirmational audio that it just replays the affirmation, so you can like listen to that while you get ready, and it just really allows you to start to release those negative emotions that you're feeling. There's a bunch of other tools in there too, but that's another thing that like you could really integrate with your morning routine is the feelings toolbox. Like it is such a game changer when it comes to regulating your nervous system and just giving yourself like the best opportunity for like resetting your day, giving yourself like the best opportunity for the beginning of your day to like have a good day. So highly recommend the feelings toolbox. It is linked down below if you want to grab that. There's a bunch of different feelings. There's so many different tools. I'm always adding to it. And you can also like submit your own requests of, hey, I'm going through this specific situation. Like, can you touch on that? So that way, if the thing that's like got you nervous in your morning routine is that you have a like annual review with your boss, or maybe you have a big presentation, like there's going to be very specific audios and tools that are for those situations so that you can listen to that before your work day and just really get yourself in the right mind space, whatever it is. So hopefully those have been helpful, but just to kind of recap for you to make this super simple, you only need 3 things: one for your mind, one for your body, one for your soul. So if your morning routine is, I sit down and I write for 5 minutes, I eat a banana on my way to work, and I listen to affirmations on my drive, like that is enough. You don't have to like have the perfect setting. You don't have to like create this whole little area for you to like do this perfect morning routine. It doesn't have to take you hours and hours on end. Just give yourself the opportunity to fill your mind, fill your body, and fill your soul with some form of nourishment, whatever that might look like for you. I know that the morning routine thing can get super extravagant and just, oh my gosh, okay, like there's no way that I can do that every single day. It's just not sustainable. Hopefully, this has changed your mind on how sustainable morning routines can be and how enjoyable they can be, how simple they can be. Because when we are experiencing burnout, like the last thing we need is a million other things on our to-do list to do. So when you can couple it with what you're already doing, like I'm already walking out the door, let me grab this banana. I'm already driving to work, let me listen to this affirmational audio. I'm already getting ready for work, let me put these affirmations on my thing and kind of read them while I'm brushing my teeth. All of those things make it easier for you to keep up with the morning routine while you're in the midst of maybe experiencing burnout or kind of on the verge of burnout. It's going to help you build resilience. It's going to help you prevent and overcome burnout, but it's also going to allow you to sustain it while you're in that place. So that is all I have for you today. I hope this was enjoyable for you. I'm so thankful that you were here with me today. And let me know in the comments, like, what are you going to implement for your morning routine? What is one thing that you are going to change about your morning routine based on what you've heard today? And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. I make new videos every single Monday, so you can hit that bell icon just so that you get notified every time that they drop. I thank you so much for being here with me today. It's always such an honor to share this space with you, even though it's virtual. I always feel your presence. So thank you again for being here and supporting me. I am wishing you well, and I am wishing you the most magical morning routine that you could ever possibly create. Until next time, take care.